If you've got £1,000, you might think you can only buy some horrible old rubbishy second-hand car, but is it possible to have something for a bit more fun? Right, I've had hundreds of cars, and I recently bought this, where I can find it, a Mercedes SLK. It's an old R170 for £1,000. Here it is in silver, like they nearly all are. Nice wheels, nice tyre. I bought it because I was looking for a little bit of fun, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and something I could use. The paint's got a few chips and things on it, like you might expect, and there's a strange wear mark on the roof, which I presume is where it rubs on the case in the boot when the top's down. I think it looks a lot better when the top is down. And you get leather seats. This one has done 109, nearly 110,000 miles. I changed the stereo for this Panasonic. Excuse my hedge cutters, that's why I came here. And it's got leather on the door trims and everything else. And all in all, it's quite a nice place to be. Just started it up. You want to put the top down. There's the button there. Pull it back. I've never timed it, but it seems quite quickly. And a whole different feel. Whoops. Hang on a minute, I stopped. Okay, the top's down. When you look at the profile now, it looks a lot better. Okay. Rubbish everywhere. Okay. Had to put my hat on because I've got long girly hair before anybody says anything. It's my problem. Lots of people have written in reviews I've read, and they said that these cars are very noisy, clunky, and I have to admit, when the top is up, especially when it's cold, it is a bit creaky, so but I like having a hard top. I used to have a Eunice or MX-5, and the top leaked, and it had a separate hard top, but it's real pain in the bum to change it. Of course you can change it, but it takes quite a long time, and then you have to store it somewhere when you're not using it. I always like the idea of these convertible hard top convertibles, and never wanted to pay the money for them, but like now you can pick up one like this for like I did, £1,000, and when I looked on eBay and Auto Trader and places, they were about 1,500 ish. Some people are trying to get 3,000 for a similar one. I don't think it's necessary. You'd probably get better paint. I mean, this one's got multiple paint chips everywhere, and I suppose that's the worst thing, but it drives fine. It's the 230k, the 2.3 supercharged. It's automatic. I've changed it manually, raced through the gears, but it doesn't seem to be any better than if you leave it in D. When you put your foot down on this, it goes right up to the red line, which is 6,000 RPM. The car is rated at, I think it's 196 horsepower, something like that. I mean, I've got, if you look on my other videos, I've got a SVT Cobra, and I've had lots of American cars and things. Of course, this isn't a muscle car, it isn't the same as that, but it's not a slouch either. So I just like to have this brief little thing, so brief video to let you have my view of what they're like. And I think if you're on the market for a small two-seater sports type car, you can't go far wrong with this. You pays your money and you takes your choice. Let's just drive off a little bit. In Asda car park, so it's not going to be tear away, and I don't know what the wind noise is like, whether you'll be able to hear me or not. But it's a beautiful day. 21 degrees currently. You're better driving down by the beach, but I'm not anywhere near it, so you have to make do with driving around Andover. Accelerates well, makes quite a nice noise. Again, it's not a V8, sadly. There is a V8 version, but I haven't got £20,000 to buy one, second hand I mean. I think it's called SLK 55. Anyway, the bottom line is it's quite economical. This one gets about 30 miles to the gallon, which I don't think is too bad. It handles well, despite what people will tell you. It handles well. With the top down, like I say, it's not clunky. You can buy a shield for the back. It's supposed to stop buffeting, but I wouldn't bother. I had one, which I sold because it was finicky, didn't fit very well. It was a genuine Mercedes part, but it didn't fit very well. And it blocks all the rear view, all the rear vision. So I don't think it's worth the bother. You might think different. I think there's some other ones you can buy that per specs they might be better, I don't know. But for me, it's quite good enough as it is. It's doing like 50 miles an hour now. Smooth, the steering's smooth, gear change is very smooth. What can you buy for this price? Nothing. I paid $1,500 for my old Mondeo estate, and it doesn't give you the thrills this one does, this car does. Yeah, I hope that gives you some idea of what it's like. I highly recommend it, and if you can find one for this price, you'd be a fool not to buy it.